Let's get ahead now. For those of you who are joining us maybe for the first time, those of you who do not know me, my name is Masia Amos Baloyi. I am called by the rank of a corporate director in this company. I've been involved in network marketing for quite a number of years now. I'm a former engineering and manufacturing manager turned network marketing professional in 2016. That is when I went full-time into doing network marketing. Well, it's just not so long ago, but is the decision that I appreciate, the decision that I praise myself for even taking that, because some of the people that I used to work with, even today when they meet me, they say, you know, Mr. Baloyi, we honor you for taking such a bold decision. Because, you know, when I resigned, I just decided to resign, not even knowing what I was going to do. But I just took that decision, say, no, you know what, enough is enough. Okay. And it does happen that you make that decision without even knowing what is going to happen tomorrow. That's what happened to me. And in 2023, in January, or I can say 2022, towards December, that's when I started searching for a good network marketing business that I can partner with. And that is why I found APL Go. And I started doing a bit of research about it. I went to the office, bought some products, shared with a few people to say, test this product and tell me how you feel about this product. From there, January 2023, that is when we started rolling out in full force. Before you know it now, there's over 4,000 members that are involved in our team, just in 2 years and 3 months in the system. So it has been something that I value. It has been something that I appreciate, not only for myself, but for those of you who started this journey with me, for those of you who trusted me to say, you know, Leader Baloyi, whatever that you find that will work for us, we are going to go with you. And I know many of you are here. I can see some of you here already who said, please go and find something tangible, something that is worth our while. That is when we started with APL Go. And I say this because this is a dynamic company. It's a dynamic company with a bright future ahead of us. It's a company that was started by a power couple, Sergey Pulikov and his wife, Olga. They met many years back while they were still doing network marketing full-time before even starting APL Go. Because Sergey started network marketing at the age of 17. But when he reached 21 years, he was already earning $1 million US, right, at the age of 21. And at the age of 24, that is when he ventured into starting his own network marketing business called IGO product line, or you can say APL Go. That is when he started on the 11th of November 2011. The first presentation that was attended by only 12 people, including the staff, only 12 people on the 11th of November. That is when everything kicked off. 12 people, but 30 days later, in the same venue, the hall was packed. There was no seat for people to sit. For a venue that could cater about 500 people, it was packed to capacity. Fast forward 13 years later now, we are more than 400,000 members who are distributors with the APL Go. 400,000 members. Yeah, that's a big number. In how many countries? 75 countries. We have got 25 representative offices. One of those is here in South Africa, 150 regional service centers. So I call this the ground floor opportunity. Why do I call this the ground floor opportunity? You know, when you get into something where you don't even have to go into climb the steps or go into a lift, you just go into the ground floor and you'll find an opportunity waiting for you there. That is what I call APL Go, is a ground floor opportunity. Only 4 years in South Africa, right? We have offices here in Johannesburg, and you can do this business online. It doesn't matter where you are. If you are not in Johannesburg, it doesn't really matter, because you can do APL Go online, because you get your own website when you start this business. Isn't that wonderful? Just over 20,000 members in the whole of Africa so far. And as I said, our team currently, we're just over 4,500 members just in the past 26 months. Okay. In the past 26 months, we already over 4,000. And this 4,500 is actually active members. So if I take some of those who are not active, obviously we get to about just closer to 6,000 members. So what I can share with you is that you are joining a team of people with a combined experience of over 50 years. You know, me personally, I've got over 28 years experience in network marketing. If you take some leaders like Leader Vanto in the house there, some of the leaders, Leader Zama, Leader Junior on the other side, Leader Asnat, combined experience of all of us, we have over 50 years of experience. So you're not just joining a team that doesn't know what they are doing. We have a team of experts in different fields. And that is what we will offer you as you become part of us, because the mission of APL Go is not just for ourselves, but we want to change people's lives for the better. Everybody that is part and parcel of this business, of course, you need to do your part. You need to do what we suggest you do. In that way, we will be able to change people's lives for the better, because we're more than just a business. We are a team that helps those women with whom we work to become the best version of themselves. Yeah? And when you become the best version of yourself, you know what? Even your family will give you a round of applause. Yeah? You deserve a round of applause because you have worked for it. This is one company that has got a competitive advantage over many other companies out there. We have been voted number 1 in top direct selling companies. We have been voted number 1 in top direct selling compensation plan. And one of our products called GRW was also voted number 1 in top immune boosting products. Across all the many products that we have, during COVID, our product was voted number 1. So that on its own tells you that this is not just a business that we can say, it's one of those. Our record-breaking commission payout in the industry of 63%, of which for clients is around 74%. Those are some of the things that make us a much better option for you to choose. Because if you compare some of these numbers with other companies, you'll find they are way, way, way back. Maybe they are in the top 50, we are in the top what? In the top 5 in most of the categories. We are in the top 5, top 5, top 5. Yeah. Number 1 here, number 1 there. This is APL Go. Here is where our offices are in Clearwater Office Park behind Clearwater Mall in Roodepoort, for those of you who stay in the West Rand. You know, network marketing is one big thing. When we talk about network marketing, many people might be asking, is this a sustainable business? Can I trust this business that I can do it maybe even on a full-time basis? Well, let's share some facts with you about network marketing. You know, in the whole world, there's about 2% of people who are full-time involved in network marketing. All of those people together, they distribute product worth 186 billion US dollars. Yeah? If you were to convert that into rands, how much money is that? These are the numbers that were presented by the World Federation of Direct Selling Association. And we are also member of that. World Federation of Direct Selling Association. We are part and parcel of that federation. 128.2 million active people are involved in network marketing. And there's a growth. There's a growth of about 6.1% year on year. So you can see that it continues to attract a lot of people. It continues to even attract men, because in the past, women were contributing around 86% of people involved in network marketing. But that figure has since dropped a bit, because there are more men now who now see this as a viable business. It's no longer a business that we can say, no, this business is abasadi. No, it's no longer a business abasadi. It's a business that can help, whether you are a man, whether you are a head of the house, you are the breadwinner, it can help you to put food on the table, this business that we're talking about. So we have the economic wave of the future with network marketing. So far, when we talk about our products, we have got about 19 different products. Okay, you will know that just this month, the beginning of this month, our company launched product number 19, because the slide here talks about 18 types of drops. Okay, drops mean lozenges, or it means like candies, whichever name you want to give them, but it's more like a product that is converted into a sweet. Yeah? A product that can give you energy, a product that can give you vitamins and minerals in the form of a sweet. And I will share with you just now what makes it different, what gives it a better advantage over all the other type of products out there. This is GRW that was voted number 1 in top immune boosting. There it says GRW got the best natural immune boosting health lozenge award in the 22nd quarter of Asia's Quality Excellence. This was held in the Philippines in 2022. GRW was voted number 1 there. Here are 2 factories that belong to APL Go, because we manufacture all of this product that we're talking about today. We have our own manufacturing facility, one in Chisinau, Moldova, and the other one is in Moscow, Russia. The two combined make so many products that we will hardly run out of stock. Okay. unless obviously there's a use special or maybe there's a use demand of a certain product that will make it to run out. But even so, before it runs out, we'll be already ordering more batches so that by the time it runs out, we have got products that will be adding up the numbers already. And our products are of high quality for that matter. You know, this product cannot be compared to anything out there. These products are for the niche market. Okay. These products are the ones that give you almost instant results. Yeah. Have you ever taken something where you're like in pains, or where maybe you are having like stomach cramps, and you take just a normal lozenge, a sweet, and you put it under the tongue, within minutes you even forgot about the pains that you had. These are the products that we're talking about. Because if we were to compare how they get absorbed into our bloodstreams, the normal product, like in the form of a capsule, as you drink it with water, it goes into the stomach. It will then get into the digestive processes there, where it will then be transferred into the gastrointestinal tracts. After that, it will then be transferred into the liver, eventually into the bloodstreams. Look at the value that you are losing of the product there. From 100% right up to less than 50% by the time it gets into the bloodstream. And time was between 45 and 90 minutes. But if you look at our products, where we say we use oral absorption, sublingual absorption, when you take our products, you put them right under the tongue with maybe a little bit glass of water, warm water before you even take it. Glass of warm water, after that you put it under the tongue, it gets absorbed much quicker, and within 5 to 10 minutes it was already dissolved and it has gone straight into the bloodstreams, because the mucous membrane under the tongue is connected to the bloodstreams. And then that's when our products are absorbed and they go straight into the bloodstream and they go wherever they're supposed to be working to make you be a better person, to make you be a healthy person. Here is a number of certificates and accolades that are given to our products. Both kosher and halal certified. Our products are manufactured under ISO 22000 and ISO 9001. Our products are registered with the FDA of America. Our products are TUV certified. That is the TUV is the FDA of Europe. And all of those are there for you to scrutinize if you were to make sure that is this a legit business that I can be involved in. Of course, we are also a member of the Health Product Association of Southern Africa, a membership that is renewable every year. At the end of every year, they will come and make sure that everything is still above board, and then they will then reissue the membership certificate. Leaders, let me welcome you to a world of new opportunities, because that's what we're talking about. We welcome you to a world of new opportunities. But the reality out there is that people are struggling, to be honest. Yeah? 3 out of 5 homeowners are struggling to pay monthly installments. 58% struggling to pay monthly installments. 36% struggling to pay vehicle installments, credit card installments. People are struggling to even pour petrol to go to work. People are struggling to even buy decent food, proper groceries. you might be in this statistics here, or somebody that you know, somebody that you work with, somebody that is struggling each and every month might be part of this statistics here. My question to you is, do you want to be part of this bad statistics, or do you want to do something that will change your life for the better? You know, most people, when it comes to when they're supposed to retire, did you know that according to the financial retirement statistics, 34% of people who are supposed to retire, they say, no, please, I cannot retire now. I don't have enough money to retire. Can I please continue to work? 34% of people who are supposed to be retiring. 32% depend on the state. Yeah? Those are the SASAs and all of those. 17% depend on family support. Yeah? Especially in the Black communities. That is where this one is prevalent. Yeah. Have you seen when a child is supposed to start their own families and the parents say, no, you're supposed to be feeding us. You're supposed to be supporting us because we took you to school, we took you to college so that you can earn better, so that you can also take care of us. These are real stats, and I'm sure some of you out there, if you can type in the chat box, if you are aware of some of these things that I'm talking about. Yeah? Children cannot start their families because now the parents are now dependent. Yeah? How many people now, couples end up actually divorcing because they cannot live their own lives because of this family support? No, I cannot help you this because I have to help my parents. It's real. We know it. 8% depend on welfare. 5% are the people who are financially independent, and only 4% are living in comfort. These are the statistics out there. So we need to decide whether we want to be proactive or we want to be reactive. You know, when you are becoming proactive is what? You say, you know, I know my salary is not enough. So let me find something, a side hustle, something that I can do on my part-time basis to supplement my income. That is you being proactive. Or you can wait for things to go bad. Then it means you are reactive. Yeah? You see this guy here is saying what? I decided on a home-based business after my car was repossessed. Just imagine if he didn't wait for that car to be repossessed, he could have used that car as a source of income. Maybe he could have subscribed that car, maybe to even do the board or something like that. But no, he was too big to be doing board. Yeah? He was too big to do a side hustle. He was too big to sell a nutritional supplement. Yeah? Leaders, I don't know, but do you realize that sometimes we have an empty pride that ends up actually getting us into trouble? An empty pride. How many of you can relate to what I'm talking about now? Or is this something maybe only known to me? Barbara, what do you say? Are the things that I'm talking about new to you, or do you know? You relate to them, right?
Ntate Masia, I relate very well to that. I'm from
And
there. I
and
know.
it's sad, yeah, it's sad to hear these things. Thank you. Blessing. Is it these things that you are talking about? Are they only maybe here in South Africa? What about there in Zimbabwe? Are they not there? Blessing, I'm talking to you.
Yes, they are. They're not only in South Africa.
They are there, right? Yeah. What about Botswana? Are they there? These things that we're talking about.
Yes, they are.
Thank you. Yeah. In the Free State, what do you think? Are they there? These things that we're talking about.
Yes, leader.
Thank you. So the reality out there is people are struggling. Right? A person deciding to only to do home-based business after the car was repossessed. And we can do better. That is why we are sharing with you today here. Okay. Solofelo Padi is saying, I'm also new from Centurion. Solofelo, welcome. Okay. Nontuli, Vismarketer from Bloemfontein, but based in Four Ways, invited by Sis Gertrude. Thank you so much, Nontuli. Okay. Good to have you with us today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know, sometimes there's what we call there's this inner voice that we have. And these inner voices, sometimes they tell us about different things. They tell us about things that can be helpful to us, or they tell us about things that can be harmful to us. We all have that inner voice. Sometimes it motivates us to do better, to do more. Or sometimes it makes us to have those limiting beliefs. Those beliefs that we cannot trust ourselves. I'm not good enough. No, I'm not ready. No, this thing is not for me. Yeah? Let me tell you, if today, as I share with you this business opportunity, if you stop yourself from telling yourself that you are not qualified or you're not good enough, just stop telling yourself that. Because growth happens when you start doing things that you are not qualified to do. Yeah? You know, other statistics out there tell us that most millionaires out there are people who are self-taught. They were not millionaires because they were taught how to become a millionaire at school. Or is there such a school? Leader Minky, is there such a school that teaches us how to become a millionaire out there? I'm sure that school or that college, that university would have been flooded. But unfortunately, it's not there. Yeah? So we can make a difference by the choices that we make. So as I say this, I say, welcome to this hybrid 9-ary compensation plan, the plan that can give you that extra income that you're looking for. This is the compensation plan for those people who have got dreams. This is a compensation plan that was voted #1 in top direct selling compensation plan. There's the proof. Yeah? It's a compensation plan that I said it pays a record breaking of 63% in commission payout and 74% in client. You are hearing about it firsthand today here. Yeah? Firsthand. Most companies out there pay something like 35%. We are paying 63% in commission payout. 12 different types of earnings. Customer bonuses, reorder bonuses, start bonus, matching group bonus, unilevel bonus, group bonuses, activity bonuses, lifestyle bonuses, entertainment bonuses, and so many others. that we will share with you. But today I'm just going to touch not on all of them, but on the key ones that will give you a head start, right? But for you to be there to enjoy the benefits, you need to become a member. You need to become an associate with us. And how do you do that? You purchase a combo or a package with, there are different packages there, as you can see. The smallest one is 2,230, followed by 3,985, followed by 7,005, followed by 11,000, followed by 32,000, and the last one is around 53,000. The difference in these packages is that you're going to get a whole number of products. The bigger the price, the more the product that you're going to get. And there's a second thing is this. When you buy a higher package, that like the smallest package, we call it a promoter. It means you say, I want my group bonus to be calculated at 10%. The second smallest one is an associate. You are saying, no, you are at a status of that where you will be paid with 15% or with 20% on the third one, 25% on the fourth one, and the fifth and the sixth one pays you 30% in group bonuses. And there are a whole lot of other extra benefits on those ones. So before we talk about the first income stream called the start bonus, here is something that you need to do. APL Go starts in the form of a binary, which is 2, meaning you need to recruit people to 2 people, and you place one on the left and one on the right to unlock your binary. Once you have done that, then you would have unlocked the way you're supposed to be earning commissions. And when those people join and they buy a different package, should they buy a promoter package or an associate package, you will be paid 10% as a start bonus. It's a once-off bonus. I agree that person will be buying that status maybe once, unless if they decide to upgrade and upgrade to a higher package, then you will be paid a difference in start bonus again. So you can see you can earn anything between 150 rands to 9,000 rands in start bonuses per person. Now, if you sign up, let's say 4 people or 10 people, you can earn 150 rands times 10 or 9,000 rands times 10, depending on the different packages or the statuses that they buy, as you can see them there, right? Let me just enlarge them so that you can see. This, by the way, it doesn't even matter which package you started with. It only takes into account what packages your downline buying. That's all it matters. But the other bonuses will then take into account where are you in the system yourself, like the second income stream called the group bonus. As I said, you need to unlock your binary by signing up 2 people, and you place those 2 people, you place one on the left and one on the right, and they will also place their own 2 people left and right, and so on. So then as you do that, the team grows, and each time a person joins your team or they buy a package, there's a certain number of PVs that you'll be given. Whether they were signed up by you directly or indirectly, as long as they are in your structure, under your structure, you will be given 40 PVs or 80 PVs or 160 PVs or 240, 720 or 1,200. Now, at the end of the week, the system will then say, let's look at all of these people who have joined, and let's add all the PVs together and see how many PVs you have on the left and how many PVs you have on the right, right? Now, once the system has done this, it will then say, okay, so you have got a smaller, less PVs on the right-hand side, which is 2,000. So we are going to take 2,000 on the left and 2,000 on the right, and then we will calculate the group bonus with those 2,000. And on the left side, you will see that when we take out 2,000, there will be a remainder of 1,000 PVs. The 1,000 PVs will then be carried over to the following month, or to the following week, or to the following day, whichever the case might be. Then the 2,000 PVs will then be used to calculate your group bonus. And in this case now, we will say, by the way, which status did you buy? If you bought a promoter, we will use 10% to calculate your group bonus, or 15% to calculate your group bonus, or 20% to calculate your group bonus, or 25% or 30%. So the same number of PVs can pay us different amount. Yeah? 3,000 rands, or 4,500, or 6,000, or 7,500, or 9,000. But this income stream does not pay only maximum of 9,000. There are so many new people out there. I don't know, one of you, if you are joining us for the very first time, if you don't mind, can you read for us this sentence number 1, the one that starts with you can open. Anyone who's new out there, just unmute yourself and read for us.
You can open up to 9 legs.
Right.
Get paid from 8 legs.
Okay.
Maximum payout from 1 leg is 10,000.
10,000 CU is what commissional unit, which is the same as a dollar. So one unit is same as a dollar. So 10,000 is like 10,000 USD. So we use the conversion rate of 15 rands to every dollar. That is why in rands it will be how much there?
150,000 per week.
150,000 rands per week. Now, if you get paid by 8 legs, how much will you earn if your maximum is 150,000 rands per week? Because this is on 1 leg. So on 8 legs, it will be how much? 150,000 times 8. Is it not 1.2 million? Per week? Can somebody hit a calculator quickly there for us? 1.2 million rands a week.
Yeah, it's that amount.
Yeah. So if you multiply that by 4 weeks, how much will it be? 4.8. So just think about it. You don't have to start with 150,000 rands a week. Whether it takes you maybe a year or it takes you 2 years, but by the time you start earning 150,000 rands per week, can you see that you can become a millionaire in a very short space of time from that on? And this is what this business can give everyone here. All 75 of us in the house, we get this opportunity, the group bonus. And it's only income stream number 2. Let's go to income stream number 3, which is the matching group bonus. Now, this one depends on the qualification or rank that you have achieved in the previous month. And also, the second thing is it also depends the people that you have recruited. How much are they earning on the group bonus? Let's say you have recruited 5 people, right? And each of those 5 people, they are earning around 4,000 rands every month of group bonus. Okay. 4,000 rands of what? Of group bonus. If each of them is earning 4,000 rands, by that time you'll be a manager or senior manager or director, you will earn 20% of their income. They don't minus that income from their earnings. No, the company will pay you 20% to match what they've been paid. So if you have 5 people earning 4,000 rands, this means then you can also get 20%, which is 800 rands times 4 or times 5. It will give you also 4,000 rands. This is a leadership bonus. Yeah, thank you for helping your team to earn 4,000 rands each. So here's your other 4,000 rands for helping your team. Let's say your 5 people also recruited their 5. You have got 5 people, 25 people on level 2. Should they be earning the same amount, you will be paid what, 10% in level 2, which is 10,000 rands. Level 3, if we go with the same scenario, you can be paid 25,000 rands. Level 4, it can be 125,000 rands. Level 5, it can be 625,000 rands. Level 6, it can be 1.8 million. Level 7 is 6.2 million. A total of 8.9 million, just 7 levels. Whether you work towards this to achieve it in 3 years or to achieve it in 10 years, imagine after 10 years doing this business and then there you earn 8 million in 1 month. What will you do earning 8 million in 1 month? Solofelo, Ayanda, Busi, Buyelwa, Dips, Elta, 8 million rands in 1 month. What will you do? Tumelo, Jeanette, Julia, Kate, Ilebogile, Lily, Lina, Lisa, Makobele, Lydia, Makoba Poshia, Maletola, Mangue, Matata Lucas, Mautu, Murida, Masekoma, Matlo, Miriam, Lida Minki. What will you do with that amount? Whether it took you 5 years, but eventually you get to a point where you earn 8 million rands a month. It's worth it, isn't it? It's worth the wait, isn't it? This is only income stream number 3. Imagine now if we go to income stream number 4, where it says now, once you become a member, every month, for you to show that you are clocking, you are working, just buy 2 boxes every month from APL Go. 2 boxes, worth 750 for the 2 boxes, excluding VAT. If each and every one in your team buys 2 boxes, 2 boxes, 2 boxes, 2 boxes, then you will be paid uni-level bonus. Yeah? Uni-level bonus. 2 boxes will pay you something like what? 150 rands. If you have got 5 people in your downline, in your first level, buying 2 boxes each. Level 2 will pay you 900 rands. Level 3 is 5,250. Level 4 is just 30,000 rands. We're talking of just about what? 625 people on level 4. Combine the 4 levels together, you are earning way close to 37,000 rands. Just 2 boxes, 2 boxes. What if you have somebody who likes to sell a lot in your team? They're not buying 2 boxes, they buy 10. Instead of 150, you're already earning 1.5 in level 1. Level 2 already can be paying you something like 9,000 rands. What do you think level 3 will be paying you? A lot. just everybody buying 2 boxes. Whether you are going to use them for yourself or you're going to sell, it doesn't matter. You know, for those of you who were with us on the 5th of April, when we were having a recognition event in Pretoria, there was also an incentive trip that was announced on the day. And that incentive trip said you can start working towards that from this month of April. And up to the end of May, and the last, because there are 3 steps. The last step, you can also do it maybe up to the end of June. If you do that, you can qualify to go to Moldova in August this year. You can qualify to go to Moldova. How many of you would like to go to Moldova by just qualifying? And those steps, when you work towards them to qualify, they give you an income. With that income, you then qualify to go to Moldova. So let's look at those steps quickly. Step number 1, it says, if you can buy about 50 boxes between 1st of April and 31st of May, if you can buy 50 boxes personally, then you would have made step number 1. 50 boxes of overactivity, by the way. So if those 50 boxes exclude the 2 boxes that we spoke about in the uni-level bonus. Now, step number 2 says, if your members, the ones you have recruited, if they can buy together combined, they can buy 60 boxes, it will give you 1,200 PVs. Also between the 1st of April and the 31st of May. Then you would qualify for step number 2. Then step number 3 says you need to have 7,500 PVs on your small lake. Those are the PVs that calculate your group bonus, by the way. So those are the PVs. That means by the end of June, they would have given you something like 27,000 rands, excluding what you'll earn with step number 2, excluding what you'll get with step number 1 when you sell those products. If you can do just these 3 simple steps, then you will qualify to go to Moldova. Now, I want to share with you a simple recipe that can make you to qualify to go to Moldova. Say, from now onwards, as you start this business, target to say you want to recruit 4 people in the first week. 4 people in the first week. Let's say in this case, they buy a package of 3,000 rands. Right? You will earn something between 1,560 and maybe 3,000, depending on your status, of course. And those 4 people would have given you 160 PVs on your pay leg. Now, week number 2, you work with your 4 people to also get their 4 people. 4 times 4 is 16. They will earn 1,200 of start bonus and 360 of group bonus, but you will earn 1,440 group bonus and 288 matching group bonus, a total of 1,728 on week number 2. Week number 3, your 16 people get their own 4 people. You will earn 5,760 plus 576. That is 6,336. The total just in 3 weeks is already 9,600 in 3 weeks. The total in 4 weeks is already 33,000 rands. And you are a managing director by then, you have got 10,240 The requirement said you need only, what, 7,500 PVs. But with this example here, you already have 10,240 PVs on your pay lake. And it's only 4 weeks. But if you go to week number 5, you can see week number 5 now start to pay huge amounts. Yeah? Close to 200,000 rands in week number 5. For you alone, 200,000 rands in the 5th week. In the 5th week, in the 6th week, you are already talking over 400,000. You are a national director by then. Should you continue with the same table here, look at how much you can earn in 12 weeks. Yeah? If we were to ask ex-President Zuma to count this money for us, I'm sure he was not going to be able to count it. Eh? What would he say here? To what? Of course, we are talking about 2 billion here. That means APL Go is not aiming to make you to be a millionaire, but APL Go wants to make you a billionaire. If you are to really stick your head into this and focus, then you'd be a millionaire. You know, everything can happen if we just turn those wishes into actions. Because we wish for this, we wish for that, we wish for this, we wish for that. But if we change those wishes into actions, we make those wishes to become a voice. And that voice is something that will be giving you a beautiful start. That voice is something that will give you the money that we're talking about here, leaders. Think about it. If you say, I've got seeds here, and these seeds can be like a mustard tree, a big mustard tree. Yeah? What is the big tree, the big tree with the big trunk there in Limpopo? The baobab tree. Imagine the seed of a baobab tree. You have it there, but you don't plant it. Do you think you're going to have a mustard tree or a baobab tree? No. It has to be planted, it has to be watered, it has to be nurtured, and then it will grow. Unless you do that, it will never grow. So those are the wishes. But when you plant it, then you are putting that seed into a voice for it to become a reality, for it to become a baobab tree. This is APL Go, IGO product line. We want to change your life for the better. We want to change your lives for the better. You know, there are things that you can control. You can control your perception. You can control your decisions. You can control your actions. The best time for you to start was 13 years ago, but you didn't know about it. You only start to know about it today. The next best time is now. Make it happen now, not tomorrow, because tomorrow is an excuse for the losers. This is the ground floor opportunity, as I said. Only 4 years in existence. We have got offices here in South Africa. When you join, you get your own website. You can do this business online. Very few people. Imagine the whole of Africa, just less than about 20,000 people, the whole of Africa. The market is not touched. This market is not touched, leaders. You can even start now, and you can still change. I hope what I'm sharing with you is sinking. I hope if you are still thinking about when to start being serious, you are now challenged to really start. I don't know if there are any questions, maybe somewhere where I jumped quickly, where you did not understand, maybe where you want to make a follow-up question. You can either ask me or you can go back to the person that invited you, ask further questions. But we do have this kind of sessions every week, so don't stress. Yeah. In Sepedi, they say, so sometimes you may not be able to grasp everything at once, but every week that you attend, you're starting to get even a better understanding, better knowledge, how to apply that knowledge, and you become a better person in the process. So thank you so much, leaders, for being part of this session here.